The Supplier. Go ahead and fuck with it. Let's go.
You're tuned in to another Wednesday edition of The Basement with the Hittas.
Hey guys, it's your girl Nikki Lynn.
Hey, it's DJ Marcus Moolah, aka Moolah Go Crazy.
What it do, everybody? It's your boy Jay Wait, man.
Hey, yo, what's good? It's your boy DJ Key Product.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy DJ D Wiz, Mr. Low Key himself.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Mega Star.
Yo, what's good? It's Big Money.
We out here for real. Ask about us.
Coming back in, y'all.
Coming back in.
Run that drop again.
We back, y'all.
Hey. Listen, hey, we back, man.
Yeah.
We is back.
We back.
Live in full effect on The Basement.
Yes, sir.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is the moment you guys have all been waiting for. The man of the hour. Yes. The man of the hour. The man of the hour of the decade, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Mr. Lyric. Ladies and
Man,
gentlemen.
clap it up for him.
Man, I appreciate the love from everybody.
Yes, sir.
Nothing but positive people in here, man. Positive energy, man. This is the type of room I love to step in all the time, man.
Just what's up, man. Let me jump right in. Lyric.
Yep.
What made you say, fuck it, that's what it is? Lyric.
Man, it wasn't always lyric, man. But, you know, I'm here now. You know,
Right.
I've been professionally I've been professionally doing music since I was 14. I'm 23 now.
Okay. Nice.
And when I was a shorty, I was in elementary school, and I used to call myself Taquan. My real name is Quan, but I call myself Taquan. But that didn't last long because I used to always call, people like my classmates and just other people used to call me Taekwondo. So I want to roll in with that. It was funny, but you know, couldn't let that go on for long. You know, I wanted people to take me serious because the whole idea of people calling me Taekwondo was just them not necessarily believing in the rap thing. So
You didn't think it had something to do like you could have took it as a metaphor to how you come with your bars. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, it was just the classmates really just more so not believing in the rap because that's why they would even make that joke. But I wanted them to take me serious, and I was like, I gotta change my name. And then like when I got to my freshman year of high school, I was like, I'll try Foreign Boy Quan because I'm mixed. My father's an East Indian. That didn't work because that sounded like an Instagram tag. I'm like, nah, that ain't gonna work. So I think like a year and a half later, I was like, you know what? I gotta really sit with myself and figure out what do I identify as, like, when it comes to this rap. Like, what can I call myself that people will really gravitate to? And it'll really make sense. I don't want to call myself Quan. We got Rich Homie Quan, and that's gonna be forever. People, when they see me, Rich Homie, you know, the people that know me personally.
Right.
And so, I was like, you know, I was thinking of lyrics because I'm a real storyteller. I'm serious with my writing. So I was like, you know what? I'll just call myself Lyric, but I'll change the C to a cat.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So when you put a song together, what is your element? Do you have to hear the music first, or do you have ideas that constantly come to you and you just write and you just make your lyrics fit to a beat, or do you just create from scratch?
I mean, it really depends on the day, because I mean, a lot of times I might just be beat surfing.
Yeah.
I might just be beat surfing, and then, you know, I find a real crazy beat that I love.
Yeah.
Whether it's a hard beat, you know, a soft beat that I can sing to, something I can rap to. It don't matter. Like, if I find a beat, you know, I'm gonna start writing to it. Some days it might take me just 30 minutes to write a full song. Other days it might take me a few days. I might have to take a few days, take a break, you know what I'm saying? It just all depends. But it'd be random times where I might even be at work, coming up with random thoughts about a topic for a song, or not even a topic, just the concept of a song, just different roaming ideas. I write it down in my notepad. I can't be on my phone, you know, that's just the job thing, and so I run to the bathroom, write different notes down, because like these notes I'm not giving, these ideas I'm not giving up on, so that's just my mentality when it comes to coming up with ideas for the song. So
now, do you work with a team collectively?
No, everything is all me.
Do everything yourself?
Unless I got features, you know, I might send somebody a song idea, I send them a beat, or vice versa. They send me a song idea, and they'll send me the beat, or some people have sent me open verses.
Now, as an independent artist, how hard is it for you to really just manage yourself, you know, with promoting your music, making sure your songs registered, you know, coming up with different ideas to stay relevant, coming up with a plan, you know, to engage with your genre?
Staying relevant, me being an upcoming, you know, I am independent, but being upcoming, that matters. That's just a whole nother level of focus when it comes to trying to come up with ideas for how you're going to go about like marketing your music and just you as an artist. Because like me, I'm still trying to build my brand. I'm not finished with building my brand, you know what I'm saying? There's so many ideas that I got going on. I'm trying to build my brand, and that's something that is that can be difficult at times, you know? You want to do certain things, you want to represent certain things, but you want to make sure it's you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to sell nothing that ain't authentic to yourself.
Right.
So,
Lyric, let me ask you this, brother. Look, I love that Played Myself song.
Absolutely.
I love it. That's one of my all-time favorites from you. But where did that song come from, man? Did that really happen? Like, was that like a real situation?
Man.
Or it was just...
Nah, it was.
Oh, okay. It was. It was a real situation?
Yeah, it was. It was because, you know, like I was in a relationship during my early years of college. Well, really starting in high school.
Okay.
And everything was going good. Everything was going great. In love, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. But then you know, it started going sour. It started going sour. It ain't what I wanted. The relationship ended. I was still in school though. I wasn't on campus, but I was off campus in apartments, paid for by the school. Okay. You know, I had to focus on my work. Yeah. And a lot of times that was hard for me because a lot of times I'd be either on my laptop or the school computer assigned to each apartment. I'd be on the computer, and I couldn't focus. A lot of times I'd be in my apartment, you know, I got roommates, a lot of times they wouldn't be there, and I'd just be in my apartment feeling lost and just like depressed. It'd be for weeks, months that I'm out in school, because like I went to school in Dallas, because that was just me being in love, and then when the relationship ended, I didn't want the relationship to end. I was so caught up with that, so like I couldn't really focus on school. My grades was dropping, all type of stuff, just because I was going through that heartbreak. And one day, I was supposed to be doing my work. I think I had an exam. Online exam. I didn't have to go in class. And up like that, huh? Man. And so I was on YouTube. I got distracted on YouTube, like I usually do on YouTube. That's one of my main distractions, YouTube. I was on YouTube beat surfing. I found that beat, and I just came up with a melody, and I was like, what could I say? And then like, play myself. That just came in my head, and like I was like, you know what? I got a crazy concept for that, because I feel like I played myself. Right. I feel like I invested my time in a situation that didn't supersede my expectations, my standards of long term. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I played myself just due to lost time. Right. You know what I'm saying? That I felt like that. So that's where the concept really came from.
Lost time. All right, go ahead. Lost college.
Now we're gonna talk about another concept from one of your songs, Sunday. What is your daily Sunday? What is your Sunday like?
I mean, my Sundays are regular, man. But I Sunday, that song was written because I gave y'all some fun vibes on that, but the whole time that was a real scenario. Yeah. That was a real scenario. Like they tried to run up on me. That was like The reason I wrote that song was because I remember I was on a bus on my way to Harold's. I stay by Cottage.
Right.
And so this was like around 9 o'clock, so it was nighttime, and I got on the bus. You know, in Chicago especially, you being a black dude especially, you gotta watch yourself.
Yeah.
When I get on the bus, I peek the scene first. I gotta see if I'm gonna sit down. If I am I sitting in the front or the back? And I was like, you know what? I'm not even finna sit down. I'm finna stand by the door. And so, the back door. And so then, it was like this dude in the back watching me. But I'm in my phone. I feel him. I feel him watching me.
Yeah. Right.
And I'm like, you know what? I'll just pretend like I don't see it. He'll just stop. I don't want no issues. I'm gonna mind my business. And so I'm still in my phone, but I peep him still watching me. And so I look up, and so I make it clear, like, I see you, like, so what's up? And so he dead face watching me, and then he say, you got a problem? I'm like, nah, bro, look like you got a problem. You keep staring at me. I'm minding my business, bro. And then he say, where I know you from? I say, you don't know me, bro. And then that's when he was like, did you just get out the county? And I was like,
what?
It's crazy, right? And so then I was like, county, nah. He was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, all right. And then next thing you know, I got off the bus. And I was just like, damn, I should have said more. That nigga had me fucked up. Y'all don't mind me. Y'all don't mind me.
It's okay.
All right, cool.
It's okay.
Say less. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. I'm like, man, I should have said more. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be cool, man. Sometimes you gotta be the bigger person, right, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then I just went about my day. But before I walked in Harold's, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna write about that. I don't know what it is, but today is Sunday.
Yeah.
Today is Sunday.
They tried to run up on you on Sunday.
I ain't had that concept. I just knew today was Sunday. And I wanted to write about it, so I just put Sunday in my song.
But that is,
in my notes. I put that in my notes.
That's a normal bus ride in Chicago.
Yeah,
it is, right?
That's a normal L ride, bus ride.
I
Man.
ain't never experienced that.
That was a situation for me where I knew, like, yeah, I gotta watch myself because he could have took things all the way left, and I would have had to either return energy or just figure out how can I get myself out of here.
Return energy. I like that.
Yeah.
For real, you know?
Yes.
Man, we gotta take this.
Yeah, we gotta take this music break
right here.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. What we playing for the people next first for lyric right here, man.
Oh man, we playing Playing Yourself. Playing myself rather.
Man.
Say, look, you already explained
Let's
it.
do it. Let's do it.
Get it, man. Let's go, man.
Fellas, pay attention to the lyrics.
Oh yeah.
Listen.
That's some good shit, bro. That's some good shit so far.
Much love. Great questions, man. Great questions.
Bringing the energy tonight, man.
Man, got to, man. I was looking forward to this.
Hey, I've been going through some things. I can't open up and put
No, we still here, man.
Lyrically takes you somewhere. You know, people can relate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, thank you.
Yeah.
The content is strong content, bro.
Man, I appreciate all y'all for the gratitude, man.
So this is something that we have been talking about before you got here, and that was basically guys getting played, you know, because the game has changed, and we can admit the game has changed to where instead of the guys being the guys, you know, the women is trying to be the guys,
right,
and the guys trying to be the women.
Man.
Right, so I gotta ask you, bro, and the whole thing, the whole played yourself thing, man. What was your first thought when you finished that song?
I was like, I got me one. Like, that was the one, because that was the first song I wrote to the album.
Right.
Okay. That was, and I didn't expect to write that. That just came because like I said, I was distracted. I was supposed to be doing the damn exam. You know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, I'm glad I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? I put together a dope song, People love the melodies. Not only that, but more importantly, they love what I'm talking about because it was like on both ends, young men and women, they all could relate to it. Like who you know didn't never get they heart broken before. You know what I'm saying? Whether you got played or you just feel like, you know what I'm saying, you wasted time.
Yeah.
That was time you could have been spending on other stuff. You putting your all in the person and then things don't work in your favor. You feel like you wasted time. That was just me. I'm big on time when it comes to relationships.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time because that's gonna really mess with me.
Now, have you ever played yourself more than once?
Yeah. I mean, especially when I was like, I mean, that relationship I was dedicating that song to, that was kind of like my first real relationship. Everything else was childish, man. You know, I was just late in my teens when I was going through that. You know what I'm saying? Well, 19, 20. Yeah, like I was still young.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So everything else before that, that was like childish stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nothing serious, nothing real, no issues real. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now Lyric, how old are you now?
I'm 23.
You're 23. Okay, now when you started talking to young ladies and you started dating, were you in the mind of I want that one woman, that one female relationship with, or am I in player mode? You know, what was that mindset when you first started saying, hey, I'm getting a little action, let me...
Both. It just depended on the time frame. I had my moments where I was like, let me talk to this girl, she was pretty. You know what I'm saying? But then I also had my time frames where I was like, I want to be in a relationship. I think I'm the young guy that's mentally ready to be in a stable relationship with one girl. Hold it down. And you know what I'm saying? That was my mentality. When I was single though, I talked to the ladies, talked to multiple. That was just, you know, I felt like that dude when I was single. But when I was in another time frame, I felt like I wanted to be the one guy for that one, you know, for that one girl who wanted one man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So it's on and out.
So what do you look for in a woman?
Man, you gotta be ambitious. You gotta have goals. You gotta be level-headed. You gotta be intelligent. You gotta be classy. Of course, you gotta be beautiful. You know, just have a good mindset, man. Just have a good mindset. You can't be draining.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in this day and age. I'm 23 now, so anybody I'm dating now, you know what I'm saying, they gotta be not draining, not argumentative.
Right.
You know
they gotta meet all those standards that you just named.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, sometimes you like what's the word I'm trying to use? Like when you double down on certain things, like
settle.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like early on in my relationship experience, I settle like I have my standards, what I think are my standards. But of course, when I see a young lady and she pretty, not really getting to know her mentally, is she really a good young lady? Do she got a mind right? You know what I'm saying? Do she got good intentions? You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure they think about the same for me. But like a lot of times I settle because she pretty. That was when I was like real in teenage years. You know what I'm saying? So not really thinking. You saying you want these standards to match this woman, but you ain't really
settling because she's bad.
Right. She look good, and you know that's just the young mindset though. You grow out of that.
Been there, done that.
Breeze.
Problem after problem after problem, headache after headache. So what this young man is saying when he uses the word drain, draining, that means you ignore the red flags because baby got a fat ass. Because baby is cute.
Man.
But behind closed doors, nobody understands
It's a headache.
the bullshit you have to go through behind closed doors with this pretty young lady.
Yes.
So again, fellas, the number is 312-860-1062. The player hotline. I'm retired. Jersey is in the rafters. But I will give y'all.
He giving out the hotline. He giving out.
Hey man, if that's
you gonna give it to him or you gonna sell it, man?
Man, I'm gonna give it to him. You know why? they don't be hustling no more, so they ain't really got nothing. So I'm gonna give the game to y'all. Call me, man. Call me, young men, young players. Call me.
Yes, sir. Hey,
Young players in training, pretty much.
Go ahead,
so,
Jay.
so listen, Larry, let me ask you, man. Since we're on the topic of relationships and everything, do you know how to make a woman happy?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's certain areas I gotta get good at too. Just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be on this platform acting like I'm the perfect guy. You know what I'm saying? I got flaws too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm still growing in certain areas because I'm still growing. I'm only 23. You know what I'm saying? So I got flaws. I'm not here to act like I'm just this perfect guy and I'm looking for this perfect woman. Nah, that ain't the case.
But guess what? You got a married man, happily married man.
Yeah.
I get married next year.
Hey man, congratulations! I love
fiancé.
that, man.
So here is the key for everybody sitting at the table. Listen. Listen. One thing about a woman, she gonna tell you, clear, upfront and uncut, what she like and what she dislike. Listen. Once she tell you, follow suit.
Right.
Happy woman, happy life.
Right.
Happy wife,
Happy life.
Absolutely.
That is the key.
Absolutely.
That all the young men are missing.
Right.
Because as young men and as men, period, the mistake that we make is we think she nagging. She wouldn't do it if you actually listen to her.
Right.
Listen. Even if you don't want to hear the story about Shamika and her boyfriend and all that, guess what? All you got to do is this. For real?
Yep.
You don't say.
Yep. That's it.
She did what?
That's it. That is it.
Nah, baby.
That's literally the key to success.
Well, I'm glad we don't got it like that.
Yeah.
There it goes. Guess
Man.
what? That's a steak dinner,
Yep.
baked potato, broccoli with cheese, and your
Gee.
favorite Kool-Aid right
There you
there,
go.
and a back rub.
Wow.
There you go.
More than
Listen,
that,
fellas.
shoot.
Listen.
Yeah.
That is the key to success for a relationship.
Absolutely.
Right.
Listen, and the word J-Way said, comply. If you do those things,
Right.
then you ain't got no problem.
Man, this man over here dropping jewels.
There you go.
Hey, we gotta go to the choir right here. Let's go ahead and take the commercial.
Let's do it.
Tell
Let's
me,
do
man.
it.
Break, man. What's next? What's next?
We
man?
got Sunday.
Sunday, man. Let's go ahead.
that's that
and
joint
get-
right
Absolutely.
there.
Let's do it. Let's
Underground
do
Head
it.
is the basement, man.
Let's go ahead, man.
Round
Let's get it.
table discussion.
Let's go.
Hey, I gave you the key today.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't have no problems after today. Just listen.
I'm
man.
taking your word on that.
Hey,
Man.
this is the first woman I've ever had that don't nag. She don't complain. You wanna know why?
Man, see what it's like, man.
Yeah, send me a picture.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Together.
Hey, you give me Lupe
No venture
J.
card.
Cole vibes.
All right, here we go.
Hey,
Bring
bro.
it back.
You know what? I appreciate you, man.
Man, all right, we back, man. We back. We
I'm gonna
back.
send you a photo.
Hey, real quick before we get into this, man. Hey, Mola, what's the sports update, real quick, man?
Quick sports update. NBA Finals Game 4. The Suns have 23. The Bucks have 20.
Yes, sir.
Second quarter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, all right, so let's get back into
I'm not happy.
I love it.
I'm a Lakers fan. I'm not happy.
Yeah, the Bucks ain't here, so. Hey, we school.
man.
No LeBron.
Yeah,
Phoenix
no
Bucks
happy
fan. I'm a
NBA.
Bucks fan.
Phoenix and
I'm
6.
36.
Go, Bucks and something.
Phoenix and 6.
Bucks and something.
Man, so lyric, bro.
Yeah.
So when you get into the studio, bro, your mindset is clearly on let's make this next hit, right?
Absolutely, man.
So what move would you say would be your best hype move to make a hit?
Like when it comes to the mood of the song,
Yeah.
that's a good question. I mean, I got songs where I'm like aggressively spitting bars, and I got songs that I think are hits that I like me singing. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on the song. Like I got songs. You know what I'm saying? I got an album. I got singles. I'm featured on people's music.
Yeah.
So it's just you know, I'm a diverse rap artist, so it just all depends, man. But I mean, at the end of the day, when I hit the studio, I'm already locked in with the fact that I'm planning to come out with a hit, because regardless to what the song about,
right,
I wrote the song with the intention, like, yeah, this is really finna be one of those. Like, the storytelling, I plan for the production to be crazy.
Yeah.
So the beat choice I think was crazy from all of my music. So when I step in the studio, man, I want to make all hits, man.
Man, so would you say that your heartbreaks or your actual spitting is best? Like, if you had to choose between them?
If I had to choose, oh my God, man, you making it hard for me, man. Don't do it like that. I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of people been saying they like my singing, man. Like, a lot of people like my singing, man, as of lately. And I just been trying to tap into that more, because I was like, I'll be playing around with it, but like, people really been asking for it.
Right.
People, like, rather on the internet or it be like in person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People really be asking for it, and I'd be like, okay, I'm really in my rap bag though, man. I feel like rapping, man. I love rapping, but people be asking for the melodies, man. Yeah. But they be wanting me to really take it there.
Yeah.
I think for artists, once they build a fan base,
yeah,
they pretty much listen to their fans.
Yeah.
So when he probably was starting off and he didn't have any fans, he was in full control of how I want to sound, what I want to say, what I want to do. But once you get those fans, like I said, when people come up to him and give their opinion,
right,
or he's looking on social media at their opinion, that sort of shows you which way you should go.
Yeah.
Because he, like he said, I told him over the break, he gives me Lupe, J. Cole vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he probably can do either one. But right now, it's like the fans are saying, hey, I love your melodic stuff. I love when you sing. You know, I feel it. I you know, like that. So, I mean, I think artists listen to their fans. Once they start getting fans, and once people start really appreciating music, I think they have to go that way.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what everybody is liking.
So what would you, so did you like put out a lot of heartbreak songs?
I mean,
just like singing songs, let me say that. And then songs with you singing them.
I mean, I'm gonna start with singing. I feel like I got half and half, because due to my album. And then I got features with people where I'm singing. I got features where I'm like really rapping, giving you that real raw rap.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's 50-50. But now if we're gonna get specific about heartbreak, I think that's more of just like my album.
Okay.
Because the album was half and half, rap and R&B, hip hop and R&B. I had some songs where I was singing in the hip hop area, but it was about like other things. It wasn't about love. You know what I'm saying? So I was just doing everything just to give everybody my all. I was trying to give everybody my all. I'm a rapper, but like I wanted to give people my all, considering I already had people that was kind of, before I dropped the album, I already had people that was counting on me to really just showcase the melodies, because they knew I had it, but I grew up kind of shying away from it because I was told I had too deep of a voice. I had to get used to that. You know what I'm saying? So, but now I'm here, because now I'm starting to really embrace the fact, hey, I can sing. I got a deep voice, but I can sing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
okay. So earlier you were saying you were building your brand. You're still building your brand. What are some things you're doing to build the brand?
I mean, I'm really right now, all I'm really doing is just trying to make sure that I know what type of music that I want to make first.
Okay.
Then, like I was explaining, I want to also tap into what my fans are asking for. I know what type of rap artist I want to be, because I'm a rapper first. Then everything last. Everything else is last. I'm a rapper first, and that's what I prioritize when it comes to me just making music, but I also want to tap into what the artists are asking for, and when it comes to that, I always have these different questions I ask myself, like, all right, how can I do this while staying authentic to my goal, the message I'm trying to get out there about myself, about where I came from, because that's all really what I'm trying to do.
Well, check this out. How do you prepare yourself to make sacrifices and take the risk concerning your music?
Really,
you know, we all gotta have that one song and say, hey, out of my collection or out of my catalog, this is the song I'm gonna put the promo dollars behind, the video, the radio, all the social media.
Right.
You know, so how do you prepare yourself when you choose it by you being 1,000% independent, not a team, you just, you know, doing it yourself?
I mean, so with Play Myself, that was the single I initially was pushing the strongest, because that was the first video single I had from the album. That was before I even dropped the album. So when it was time for me to drop the album and make a song the face of the album, I made Play Myself the face of the album, because that was the song that people love. All the women and men love the song because they can relate to it. It's a heartbreak song. Everybody had their heart broken before. Yeah. But also, when people was hearing real shit though, they was like, okay, I love this too. So it was a battle between, because I was still pushing Play Myself, because that's what I initially started with, especially because that was the first song I released with a single. But Real Shit though came, and I was battling between those two, like which ones I'm making the face, because like I was also explaining, I'm a rapper first, but people asking for the singing stuff too. So I was having a hard time trying to figure out what should I market, my rapping or my singing. Like when it comes to the album, what should I market? What should I make a priority when it comes to marketing the album? The rapping or the singing? Because really, in my heart, I be telling myself, like, I really want to market the rap and let them figure out that I can sing. But then people kept asking for the singing. So it's just like, it's hard, man. It's hard. But you do got to make sacrifices, though, depending on what your fans are asking for. And I'm at that point where my fan base is continuing to grow just off of me being authentic and just making music that's relatable. And along the way, as I gain more fans and more people tune in to me and being open to asking me for what they want out of me as a music artist and with the music I'm releasing, you know what I'm saying? It'll become more apparent of what I'll have to sacrifice. The sacrifices are kind of blurred right now because I be like still battling between what I want and what the fans are asking for.
Hey, Lyric, what was the hardest decision of your life thus far?
Every day, man. I go through things every day. The hardest decision.
Out of 23 years walking this earth.
23 years.
I mean, I feel like overall I am an undecisive person, but at the same time, I done been through so much, man. Mm-hmm. I became numb to just struggling. Okay. Feeling hurt about things, going through things, so I can't really identify a particular issue that just outweighed everything.
Well, how do you know when to address an issue and versus being quiet about an issue? How serious do you have to be for you to address it?
Mm-hmm. When I have to address it, well, I know when it's mentally weighing me down, man. When I'm feeling like I'm ready to like spaz on somebody, because a lot of times I be feeling like people be thinking I'm because I'm a cool person, because I'm a humble guy. People be thinking they
can try you.
Yeah, they could try me. They could run over on me, whether it's in business, personal life. People be all over the place, man. But I'm gonna remain humble. I'm gonna remain a cool dude, a genuine dude. You know what I'm saying? People not gonna take that from me, but you know, sometimes I do be having to
give people a reality check.
Yeah, give people a reality check and check people, because people be thinking they can run over you because you nice. You know what I'm saying? And so when I start feeling angry, yeah, I'm gonna say something.
Alright, so listen, we're going to this next song. Next song.
Last song.
We got Midwest.
Midwest, man, featuring my boy T Benji, man. Y'all know what it is. If you watching, I rock with you.
Let's go ahead and get into it.
Let's get to it.
Let's go.
Man, this feel good, man.
Yes, sir, man.
Everybody in this too. Oh, thank you, for real, man. You know, I ain't just choosing anything, man.
But this week gonna
Tie
tie your shoelaces.
Okay.
What I'm about to hit y'all with.
Let's do it.
You maintain all your independent
Let's go.
songs.
It's a proud moment.
Do the split sheet. I'll take you to the studio. I'll pay for the session. You do it. You drop your
Yes,
your shit. I
yes,
register
sir.
my shit.
We back on the basement, man. Underground Hitters Radio, yes sir. Y'all just heard Midwest.
Midwest.
With our boy Lyric and T Benji.
Midwest, man.
So tell me, how's it working with different artists for you?
Man, I love working with different artists, man. I embrace that process, man. I love working with great artists, man. Like, cause I consider myself great. And early in the game, man, I consider myself a great. And so that's why when I work with different artists, I'm giving the artists they flowers, man. I'm giving the artists they flowers, man, cause you know what I'm saying, it's hard in this game, man. Every process you gotta embrace it for what it is. But again, I embrace everybody, man. When I'm working with different artists like T Benji, man, that's one dude that I embrace him. He embraced me. He support me. I support him.
Yeah.
He got people who I support. I got people he support too.
Yeah.
You know, it's just when you got people like that in your corner, you gonna always want to work with them again and again and again. We done built, ever since we first started working together, man. We built a brotherhood, a friendship. And we continuing to work. We got stuff in the bag right now, man. Y'all don't even know, bro.
Man.
We got stuff in the bag, but y'all gonna hear it soon, though.
Oh yeah.
Y'all gonna hear it soon, cause that's
so
my boy.
y'all gonna do like a collaboration album or something? Or?
We got music. We ain't. We got music.
Okay.
Nah, I mean, but you know what I'm saying, that stuff like that's been in the conversation. But I'm just that's not. We got stuff. Yeah.
What is Lyric like on stage?
On stage, and I'm pouring my heart out, man. I want you to feel where I'm coming from. I want you to feel like you right there. Like everything I'm talking about, I want you to feel like you there with me.
You got any upcoming events?
Yeah, man. Actually, I'll be performing at DJ Lil Jon's for Mainstream Radio, his sneaker ball concert on the 31st of July.
Okay.
In Crown Point, Indiana. Everybody be out there, tune in. Y'all come out for me and everybody that's performing, man. It's definitely gonna be a lituation. Man, it's going up. It's going up. This is actually my first time going to a sneaker ball, so that's something. But it's a sneaker ball concert. I'll be out there performing, giving everybody a show of my life. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be one of the performers I really like. I'm taking it there.
What's your favorite song to perform?
One of them is Real Shit Though.
Okay.
And like, although that's a song where sometimes I debate, and depending on the crowd, I debate and be like, do I want to perform this song because it's not a hype song? And some people, certain crowds just don't be gravitating to that type of music that's slow or just like real rap type of vibe. So like, it'd be hard. You know, I got music for every audience, but it just be like, I be wanting to perform that. The times I have performed, I gave people the show of my life because people really was like tuned in. I was able to just pour out my heart and give people that aggressive side of me to understand, like, this is where I came from, all the trials and tribulations I came from, but I'm expressing it through my performance, and people be there with me, cheering me on afterwards because they love the song. But that was right after I was just questioning, like, should I even perform it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I just get such great feedback like that. I performed that song good 4 times already. I love performing that song, man. Album after album, once I continue, because I'm working on a new album. And after every project drop, like, that's going to be, when I go on tour, that's going to be a song that's going to forever get played. You know how J. Cole got Love Yours? He's always performing that song no matter what? That's my song. That's my song. Real shit though is my song that y'all gon' I can't leave that out. I cannot. And the people that rock with me, they gonna vibe with me. They gonna tune in. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? Just they gonna help me make the night great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely.
Man, so everybody got their own character they like to jump into when they get on stage.
Yeah.
Most of the times, everybody say I hop into my character when I get in the booth, in the DJ booth.
Mm-hmm.
So for you, as soon as you hop into the character, is it an on and off situation, or you gotta wait a few minutes before you can turn off that real lyric and everything when you get on stage and then you get off the stage?
I mean, I ain't really.
Cause you get so much congratulations though. You get so much congratulations off of that though.
I put so much energy out there when I'm performing, but I mean, I don't know, like on and off switch. I just know, all I know is when I get on stage, it's go time. I'm not here to waste none of the people that came out time.
Yeah.
Everybody that came out, I'm trying to give them a show. I'm trying to be the best performer.
Right.
I want people to look at me and say, oh my God, he's the reason I came.
Yeah.
And I ain't even know I came for him. You know what I'm saying? They came and they ain't even, some people they ain't even know me or knew I was gonna be there. And when I came, my performance was the reason that they glad that they was there.
Yeah.
So that's the type of performance I'm trying to give people.
Okay.
Meaningful, everlasting performances that people could look back on. That's why I love the idea of just recording stuff, having people film me, because being able to look back at those performances, I can also practice and figure out, okay, what about me what about me is me on stage, so that I can continue to elevate my stage presence. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to continue to elevate my stage presence. So I'm always looking back at performances like, I love this performance. I like this one, but this one, I could have worked on this one. You know what I'm saying? Just different things, gestures, hand gestures, whatever. You know?
You gotta make sure you stay in tune with the underground hitters, because we're involved in a lot of events, a lot of showcases.
Yeah.
Definitely can use somebody like yourself, performing at a lot of the events that we got. We got Benny Seaton and Freeway coming.
Man, keep me updated.
That's August 6th. You can check out the Underground Hitters page. You can check out Megastars. Stephen Ray. How can you say what you want, even though morally, when it's with the morals and values and the principles?
Yeah.
I hear everybody who ain't never been to jail saying, I won't do this.
Oh yeah.
I won't do this. Yeah. But guess what? I've seen the gangsterous killers.
Gangsterous.
The gangsterous. If it ain't a word, we made it a word today. Right. The gangsterous, the richest, the most notorious killers.
Right.
When they sat 100 years in front of that person, 60 years in front of that person, I get it. It looks real cute when I see the guys make the post, man, I'll never do this.
Right.
9 times out of 10, the guy that's saying what he'll never do,
he will.
It ain't even that he will or he won't. It's the fact that he ain't even involved in the stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll never know.
Non-killers can talk about murder all day. Oh man, what I would do. But I've seen guys with that gun in their hand, fold. Not shoot one bullet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's cool for everybody to do all this tough talk on social media. And I never, death before dishonor. That sound real cute.
Yeah, it sound good.
But how do you think everybody got locked up in 94, 95, and 96?
Yeah.
How you think the government wiped the streets of Chicago damn near clean?
That's why
they had help.
What you was gonna say, Lyric, man?
I was gonna say that's why they said if you can't do the time, don't do the crime, man.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't no snitching right now. You wanna know why? Because it's self-snitching.
Yeah, they record everything.
Go on your Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Go on your Instagram.
Catch you tomorrow.
Go on your Snapchat.
On the corner, in the back of the
Yeah,
alley.
man, check it out.
On 16th,
check it out.
Right. That's just where I'm gonna be at pull up at 3 o'clock.
I'm riding in my car.
Shout out to Pusha.
Look at my 30. Look at my 30 popper. Look at it. Hey, I'm finna pull up over here and I'm finna catch Lil Twan, and this is what we like yesterday. I seen dudes that was supposedly riding around with a dead body in their car. They pulled up on the block and said, hey yo, Unc, hey Poppy. Yeah, this is what we do. Now I don't know if dude was asleep in the back seat or dead. But just the mere thought that these idiots are recording it.
Idiots.
Wait, you seen this?
I seen it on social media. I'm quite sure everybody has seen this.
I ain't see that shit.
Man, look it up.
Yeah.
Look it up. And I've seen dudes in the trap spot like, yeah, we in the trap spot, we getting it, we cooking, we bagging. I'm like, these gonna be the main dudes that's gonna say somebody snitched on you. But how when you just told on yourself and your location on?
But listen, when it comes down to it, everybody does have stupid. But they do have a breaking point. Everybody got a breaking point.
Absolutely.
And it's just a matter of what's your breaking point.
And all the dudes that's acting like they gangster ain't gangster. Because guess what? Real gangsters don't talk. I ain't gonna lie. Real gangsters really don't make songs. Why would a gangster make a song telling you, this is my lifestyle, this is what, but I'm still a gangster? This is the reason why Tekashi, Pooh Shiesty, YFN Lucci, shall I go on? This is why they wind up getting all the time getting out, because the gangster lifestyle and the musician, you can't really mix it. You're not supposed to.
You can't mix that. You can't mix lifestyle.
Gangbanging and trying to sell drugs.
You can't be a shooter and a hustler. You can't be a shooter and a hustler, and that's what's going on right now. You can't hustle and shoot. We used to back in the day designate, okay, y'all gonna be the hustlers, y'all the shooters, y'all the runners. Now the lines are blurred where everybody think they can do everything, but this is what's happening now. This is why we have innocent people being shot, because you making lanes do the shooting. You get what I'm saying? And they not built for that. So again, when I hear the conversation of snitching for somebody who actually did 18 years of my life in prison, and like we have other brothers who have pulled 25 and 20, we know the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it is funny to me when I hear people, they say, what they wouldn't do. You're a damn lie. If them people sit up there and tell you, look, man, you either gonna get this shit up or we giving your ass 60 years.
So
the average human being, he gonna give them up.
Go ahead. Speaking of the streets and all this, Chicago is getting crazy. I gotta ask you this question. Do you plan on leaving your city, or you got faith in your city?
Nah, man, I'm leaving the city. I'm leaving the city. If you smart,
have to.
If you smart, you grew up in the hood. You know what I'm saying. You gotta leave the city, especially if you planning on getting you some money.
Have to. You can't stay here.
I'm leaving the city. I'm bringing my family with me. Any close friends who stayed with me since back in Sandbox, those people coming with me. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody gotta be safe, man. Everybody gotta be safe. I don't want to be gone, and my people still in the city. And now I got a reason to come back to the city. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that you hear, like when it comes to these famous rappers, a lot of these famous rappers scared to leave the city. Not that they really scared, but they so used to what's going on, and they still got people in the city at the end of the day. So
this is my thing with the rappers. Again, we are two former.
I gotta ask this now. From being so where you originally from?
I'm from Chicago, South Side. Everybody that know me, they know I'm from Gage Park. Born and raised over there. I left when I was 16. Me and my family, we moved from over there because I was in over there is like half and half.
Yeah.
You got the Hispanics and you got blacks.
Right.
Me personally, I was on the side with the Hispanics.
Right.
But I would cross over because of course I'm hanging with all my people.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I went to school over there. I'd be at the park, the court, the basketball court hooping.
Yeah.
Swimming pool, hanging out. You know what I'm saying? All those years, I would cross over. You know what I'm saying? But I stayed on the Hispanic side.
Yeah. Okay. So,
hey.
So how did you separate? Like, cause I know you probably saw like some street violence and all that, people trying to get at you and all that. So how did you separate that from wanting to be an artist?
I mean, I never got into the streets. You know what I'm saying? That was never my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like between me, my twin brother, the rest of my family, I got particular family members that did their own thing in the streets, but that's them. But me and my household, my specific household, we stayed away from the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I grew up in a household that wouldn't even allow me in the streets on that level. You know what I'm saying?
I like that
grew
household.
I grew up around people that was in the streets, but you know that is what it is. That's what life comes with when you got friends. Yeah, that's just exactly being a product of your environment. I'm glad I was the product of my environment in a safe way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't fall too short on the other hand of the stick. But
hey, you got a question?
Man, bro, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, filling out the vibe.
I ain't gonna lie, I love these questions. I love these questions.
I'm filling out the vibe, because see, when I ask my questions more towards the business side, because he's doing it by himself.
Right.
So my questions is leading up to what the fuck we're gonna talk about after the camera's off.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just feeling the whole vibe
Okay.
and just letting the team do what they do, realistically.
Okay.
You see me over here working too, I ain't bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Much love to you, man. We definitely gonna have some conversation.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right. So Jay, I know you got a question, man. Go ahead.
I do have a question. So listen, I'm glad that you said that you would leave the city because unfortunately some of these famous Chicago rappers did.
Right.
And we see what happens.
It's unfortunate, man, cause you got a mixture. You got a mixture of artists, rappers that want to leave the city, but they feel trapped. But then you got another half of the rappers who don't have intentions at all to leave the city. They love the lifestyle they currently living, even while they kind of getting the shine going on for themselves with what they doing with music. They be lost in the sauce. They don't really be understanding where they could go. You know what I'm saying? We got rappers like we had up and coming rappers like Young Pappy. You know what I'm saying? These dudes is like really in the streets.
Yeah.
Young Pappy, LA Capone, you know, I'm just mentioning all sides regardless of where you from. You know what I'm saying? These dudes was like, they had the talent.
Right.
But they were so caught up in the streets, you cannot blend both.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard that artist, right?
You can.
You
Hey, hold on.
Capo was on.
Listen.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's see, keep going down, but it's all good though. I love y'all.
Yeah.
You can, as a rap artist, as a music artist, you cannot blend both. If you're gonna do music, do music. If you're gonna be in the streets, be in the streets and see where that take you. But man, if you're gonna choose music, do music, man. It was a lot. Chicago especially, we had a lot of rappers who was really talented, but they lost their life to useless violence, man. The gang violence is real, man. When you choose the streets, you know what I'm saying? That's what come with it. And it's hard for the family members involved, but that's the life they chose. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm alive. I made it to 23 because a lot of us don't.
That's another for me. That's another misconception.
That's real.
That's another misconception for me because you know I see the mothers and I see the family members and friends that try to get on social media and say all the stuff, but we know the truth.
Right.
I know what you're talking about.
Don't get on TV saying, "Oh, he was doing." You lying.
Good boy. It'd be a lot of older people that speak like that when it comes to losing. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? Because who really finna let their grandmama, their auntie, their older auntie know what they really doing in the streets?
Yeah.
Their auntie, their grandmama know them for, you know, that whoever they is in the home, you know what I'm saying? Bringing joy to their family, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I get it. But
most Chicago families are wrapped up in the stuff too.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because the mama and the aunties and the grandmamas know, because the guys hanging in front of their house.
Yeah.
The guys are over their house.
Trapping out the house.
Trapping out the house. You know, throwing parties at the house. So I've seen the mamas and the aunties and the uncles and the grandmas and the grandpas claim that neighborhood.
Yeah.
So again, I want Chicago to stop lying to these people.
Right.
Acting like you don't know what's going on. Because you do. I was a part of it. My family knew what was going on. They were not telling me, yeah, do it.
Yeah.
But it's not like they could stop it either.
They wasn't naive.
And they knew what me and my homies was doing. They knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, my family, which is funny as hell, when I was away to prison, my family in the beginning was telling people I was going to college. They were ashamed and embarrassed to tell the people, oh no, he just got 9 to 13 years in prison
Now you gotta
for
keep
all
it real.
the shit that he was doing.
Right.
But you sat up here and told this lady I was in college, and the lady in her head was like, fuck out of here, he ain't in no college. His ass and finally went to prison for a long motherfucking time.
Talking about finally, you said.
But I earned it. I can't be
It
mad
ain't
at
funny,
18
but-
years because I earned those 18 years.
Right.
Everything that I was doing and the shit that I didn't get caught for, it finally catches up to.
Right.
But the rappers, come on, man.
Yeah.
Right.
They just rich gangbangers.
Pretty much.
They haven't stopped. They haven't stopped associating.
Right.
When they move to LA,
Mm-hmm.
they take the niggas with them.
You know why? You know why? Because they feel like,
They need that protection.
nah,
It's credibility.
credibility. A lot of them be trying to prove to other rappers that's from the other cities, like, yeah, I'm really like that.
Yeah.
I'm really like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's
a
lot,
whole
man.
politic y'all don't understand with this music stuff. Cause we even see it. We see it here in the club. We know
Yeah.
Shorty that's rapping this shit ain't really from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So they capping in.
But he got the guys around him for the credibility. But he really ain't one of them active niggas.
Right.
Because he rapping.
Cause he's rapping.
That's how they do it.
If you rapping, how you in the street?
Yo,
Team be the street
yo,
cred
rapping
sometimes.
ass nigga.
Y'all know they be capping. Listen,
Like that shit though.
listen. Y'all done
Like Kane behind
broadcast.
that shit once upon a time though.
Right.
And guess what? History repeats itself. That Tupac Biggie shit,
Yeah.
that shit happened because people hyped it up.
Right.
Biggie was not no killer, and neither was Pop. But they associated themselves with these kind of people in that lifestyle, and look what happened. They got caught the fuck up.
With the real
And then
killers.
guess what? Now Puffy wanna motherfucking be sad and wanna shed tears, but nigga,
You didn't pull up
you
the fast
should have
stop.
been pulling them out of that shit.
You didn't
But
do
y'all
the stop.
didn't.
Yeah.
So
Pop was in
again,
it from the go, fucking with Suge.
he,
He was in it.
he was
Suge was
in
an
it.
active game.
And Suge was putting the battery in his backpack. In his back.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
man, thank you for that,
appreciate
man.
Appreciate
We
it.
appreciate
Hey,
that.
thank
shit.
you.
Appreciate
That's
that.
why I'm at all.
Appreciate you, man. Hey, and with that being said, it's your boy DJ D Wiz.
DJ Marcus Moolah.
J-Way.
CEO, megastar, let's get it.
Reese Money.
DJ Key Product.
Lyric in the building, y'all tune in, man.
Y'all
Y'all
already
stay
know.
on. Underground Hitters, man, is the place to be.
Oh, live?
Hey, good. Underground Hitters, download the Hitters radio app. Y'all already know, man.
Alright, let's
Yeah.
get it, man.
Hit
All
camp.
platforms.
Hit camp.
Let's go.
Hit camp.
Here we go, man.
Motherfucking Reese, man. You can't be doing that shit.
You did it.
Oh, you
did
can't be doing that shit, man.
Look, man.
Motherfucking
You gotta give the
Reese.
class.
Alright, we close.
You know what that means now, right?
Oh, yep.
Man, get that.
That's
That's my business partner, so.
You know what that means now, right? Nigga, this dick suck on the road.
Wow.
My picture right now.
You did it, you did it, you did it.
Next.
You know, I listen to all like mixtape series.
Turn the light on, man.
Like, he really ready to learn the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you.
Shit.
I'm trying to give y'all
Hey,
all.
motherfucking Reese. Man.
You gotta do a premium
I
that you
appreciate
need.
that, man.
I got you.
Bet it up.
Money, man.
Can you unplug that from
Yeah,
the
yes, sir.
He is
I got
now.
In CEO school.
He is in CEO school.
Yes, sir.
He got the green light for the talent.
Oh, yeah.
And I got even bigger news next week. You might fall out your chair next week.
Listen, I was gonna fall out my chair with that one.
You got the hottest radio station playing on your stereo right now. For all the latest and exclusive content, hit that undergroundhitters.com. That's undergroundhitters.com. We got it all for the low, homie.